Karna, the warrior born from the sun, raised in obscurity, yet destined for greatness. His life began with a secret, the son of Kunti, abandoned at birth and taken in by a charioteer. But his fate was far from ordinary, for Karna was no common man. His journey from the riverbank where he was found to the battlefield of Kurukshetra would be one of triumph and tragedy. As Karna grew, his heart yearned for more than a charioteer's life. He sought respect, acceptance among the greatest warriors. His talent with weapons was unparalleled, but his birth kept him in the shadows. Until one fateful day, at the grand arena, Karna stepped forward to challenge the greatest of them all, Arjuna. The crowd gasped as Karna faced Arjuna, both warriors locked in a test of skill. But just as Karna was about to prove his worth, his birthright was questioned. How could a lowly charioteer's son challenge a prince, they asked. Humiliated but unbroken, Karna found a savior in Duryodhana, the prince of Hastinapura. Duryodhana's friendship gave him the crown of anger, and with it, the respect Karna so deeply desired. Duryodhana's friendship was Karna's shield, but it came with a price. Though Karna knew Duryodhana's ambitions were steeped in envy, his loyalty never wavered. In the shadows of their friendship, Karna made his vow, a vow to protect Duryodhana no matter the cost. And so, the seeds of conflict were sown. Karna was now bound to the path that would lead him to his greatest trial, his conflict between dharma and loyalty. But the gods themselves had conspired against Karna. In his quest for power, Karna unknowingly insulted his teacher, Parashurama, and was cursed. When you need your skills the most, they will betray you, the sage had said. And so, the shadow of this curse hung over Karna, a cruel reminder of his inevitable fate. Yet, Karna pressed on, undeterred. As the war of Kurukshetra loomed, Kunti, Karna's mother, revealed the truth. Karna was her son, a Pandava by birth. The revelation shook Karna to his core. Torn between his blood and his loyalty, Karna stood at a crossroads. But his heart, bound by honor and friendship, refused to abandon Duryodhana. I may be your son, he told Kunti, but my loyalty is to the one who stood by me when no one else did. The battlefield of Kurukshetra roared as Karna and Arjuna faced off once again. This was no longer a simple rivalry, it was destiny. Karna fought with the strength of 1,000 suns, his chariot slicing through the chaos of war. But the curse of Parashurama was not to be forgotten. In the crucial moment, Karna's chariot wheels sank into the earth, and his skill failed him. As Karna struggled to free his chariot, Arjuna's arrow found its mark. The warrior who had lived his life with honor and sacrifice fell, not because of weakness, but because of the weight of fate and curses that no man could escape. Karna, the unsung hero, was now lost to the pages of history, remembered as a tragic figure, loyal to a fault, bound by promises, and yet in the end, a victim of destiny. And so, Karna's story came to an end. But his legacy lived on. He was a warrior who defied fate, a friend who never wavered, and a hero whose only flaw was his loyalty. His life was a testament to the complexities of dharma, where the lines between right and wrong were forever blurred. This was the tale of Karna, the tragic hero of the Mahabharata.